It's a really thorough and thoroughly sourced look at DOGE's tenure within the Social Security Administration and how the career staff there reacted and were often essentially steamrolled by DOGE, which in many cases did not really understand how the agency functioned or what the data that they were looking at signified. They document how internally Social Security staff tried to correct some of the bogus claims that DOGE and Elon Musk were perpetuating about massive fraud and tens or hundreds of millions of dead people collecting Social Security benefits. Apparently, internal staff understood right away that that was wrong, that the DOGE folks had misunderstood what they were seeing in the databases and attempted to correct it. A tidbit I had not seen before is essentially they got a call from the White House and were told, no, Donald Trump believes DOGE on this, so you are not to contradict him. The Social Security Administration and the staff who understand how everything works should not correct the false information that DOGE is putting out. In fact, so little were the career staff trusted that essentially their analysis was brushed aside, and a 21-year-old Palantir intern was essentially put in charge of doing their own independent analysis. And they insisted again over the objections of career staff that he be granted access to huge troves of sensitive personal data, even though, of course, he had no experience or training in how to interpret and secure that data. And it also hits on, again, with more details, a story we've covered before about how Elon Musk effectively misunderstood internal reporting about fraud. Internal reporting had said, well, of the relatively small proportion of fraudulent claims that are made, 40% of those people who were trying to submit fraudulent claims did so by the telephone. DOGE apparently misunderstood this to mean 40% of the people calling to make changes over the telephone were fraudulent, which is, of course, not the same thing. And this is what led to the now reversed fraud countermeasures that didn't really catch any fraud, but had the effect of slowing to a crawl the agency's actual ability to service people who were trying to call in for help.